They searched the land in 7 seasons, centuries have passed, until the day a hero named Mariner claimed his task. Deep dark enemy, we love to play, being against his will, playing until the early morning. Deep dark enemy, we explain, Martin Hayes' deep dark enemy, we self against the Lord. As Mariner set off on his quest to who he needed a crew, the navigator joined the ranks and so did Mr. Q. Sailing for adventure, stories and for treasure, we will help you through, so climb aboard and join the crew. Deep dark ending, we love to play, being against will keep playing until the early morning. Deep dark ending, we explain, Martin Hayes' deep dark ending, we self against the Lord.
Ahoy divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and we are playing Fallout 4 with Sim Settlements 2 with special guest FrechFryToast. Ahoy Frenchie.
Hi.
Ahoy Pet Chef. Yes, I have a theme song and everything. Ahoy Mojo. Ahoy Gazoo.
The theme song was quite awesome.
Yes, thank you. My friend the Navigator put that together for me. We were inspired because I heard a metal version of Hoist the Colors, and I was like, oh, I'm inspired. So that's how that came about. I'm glad you like it. And today we are working on Sim Settlements 2 quest, led by example. Last time we played, we got gifted Gazoo his run through the secret hallways of Vault 81. Today we're going to... Actually, we got some raiders in Somerville Place. Maybe we'll do that really quick first. Or not Somerville Place, but they're harassing Somerville Place, so we will go deal with them. And of course, Mariner Kitty has started her post-stream, or is it, how you do pre? It's not pre, it's not post. Is there midstream meowing? There we go. Midstream serenade. That's the word I'm looking for. Ooh, I may need to go get some ammunition. Where's my vapings? So have you seen this weapon yet, Frenchie? The
Problem solver?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You get that over here in Nuka World.
Yeah, I haven't done the DLC for Nuka World in my stream yet. I haven't gone over there yet. I like to be like a certain level before I end up in Nuka World.
Very wise. But I've cleared it out of raiders and done all the things here. So now I can just go to the marketplace and get myself some ammo. Oi, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Oh, okay, well, it's a new day, boss. We all owe you one. Now what can I do for you?
Give me bullets.
Let's take a look.
Sure?
I want bullets.
So you've already freed everybody.
I've already freed
Have you?
everybody. Yep.
Do you ever get that glitch where, like, they all just end up in their underwear?
Thankfully, I've not gotten that glitch on stream. But I think I know what
I've
you're
had
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, it's like they take off the collars, and something in the game thinks since they took their collars off, that means they need to take all of their outfit off with it. And they just walk around the rest of the game in their underwear. I guess they really felt liberated.
Libertalia. That's what I... Okay. Mojo says she just missed that glitch. That's not allowed,
I
that
also
one,
have...
Mojo. Sorry, Automod.
I also have a glitch with Deacon that he just walks around in his underwear the rest of the game too, because he tries to change outfits all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And then I guess maybe turn around at the wrong time, he just gets
Sure,
stuck.
I'm here to trace, but I'm not letting my guard
Miss
down for a
Chase.
second. The raiders are gone. They're really gone. I can hardly believe it. Anyways,
There
sorry,
was a
what did you need,
there
boss?
was a bug in Sim Settlements
Sure.
2 for a while.
Let's take a look.
Sure thing.
After Chapter 2 released, and they had done some updating where, oh, what's her name? Lupe was actually in her underwear during the quest to take HQ. And it was right around that time that I was getting to the point of getting, like, for my YouTube channel, I was getting ready to go through that particular quest. I was like 2 or 3 episodes away. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be close. I may have to be creative with my edits to avoid showing that in my on my playthrough. And then, thankfully, they fixed it like a couple days before I was ready. I was going to record that episode. So, woof, avoided a bullet there. But yeah, it was hilarious. All she had was her underwear and the baseball helmet.
That's pretty funny.
Pet Chef says, Deacon is hot though, so it's okay. Mojo says, Deacon is the reason I will never side with Brotherhood of Steel fully. That's cool. Okay, let's deal with these raiders at Hyde Park. We'll go to Jamaica Plain and head south.
I told Pet Chef to behave on this stream chat, or he's gonna get blocked. He mods for me, so he's used to my stream.
I gotcha. Let's see. Let's do some snipering. So we might be able to take out the leader from here if he pokes his head up enough. Oop. Was that it? Was that him? Nope. Okay. Maybe it's this guy. Miss. Hold still, dang you. Can I get them from here?
Stop moving.
If they stop moving, sure. There's one. It's probably going to be the guy in the armor. He usually stays up there too. I see him moving. Oh, almost. Come on, you. Oh, there you are. If I could get an angle up there, I can get him. Oop. Yeah. Shoot. Come on, dude. I'm rushing it now. Stupid branches. Come on.
I usually go up to the church on the other side and like sit on the roof and snipe from there.
Oh, good idea.
That's just my habit. But usually there's like enemies in the church you have to get rid of first.
Yeah. Oh, I must have got him. Oh no, that's does. The railroad wanted me
bonus.
to get lucky. Well, I think the cat's out of the
See?
bag.
You have a
Where's my-
mod to highlight bodies.
Yeah, I have the loot detector.
Which is pretty useful because sometimes I wander around and I'm like, I know I killed someone right here. Where are they?
Yeah, I like loot detector because it'll also auto loot the bodies for you. You can turn that feature off if you want and just have it highlight them. But then you've also got settings you can use.
Show your
So I'm
face.
trying to remember
Come
what all you
on.
get with.
I dare you.
So you can that's what it was. You can also have the loot automatically be sent to a settlement of your choosing.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I need this now.
You also, like by default, if you have auto loot activated, it'll send it to the last settlement that you visited. But you can go into the settings. Oh, I should show you this. So mod config. This is the mod I was asking about the other day, MCM. And then from here you can go in and mess with the settings for your various mods if they have MCM support. And Loot Detector does, Sim Settlements 2 does. So it's a really useful tool to have.
Die.
Ahoy, Granny Vats! Welcome to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and we are playing Fallout 4 with Sim Settlements 2. I think that's everything we need to grab. Collect our stuff. Our magazine.
There we go.
And then there's, so if you get the ESL version of Loot Detector, you can get, I think it's Loot Detector, let's see, there's one that's immersion, and then the other one is, I think it's expanded, I can't remember, but there's a mod for the mod that allows you to turn off highlighting on certain things. So if I go into here, go to Loot Detector and go to like colors, see how I've got a bunch of stuff that's disabled? Yeah, you don't get that with the base Loot Detector mod, but you can get if you get the ESL with the ESL expansion mod, you can turn off the things that you don't want to be displayed.
Nice.
Okay, so we got that taken care of. We'll go turn that in, and then we'll go find Jake. Looks like we dealt with some gunners. Whoops.
Don't
Who's
much
up on the
care
roof?
for good
Ah,
That place is nothing but
too many
trouble.
people here. I should really clean this up. So this is another mod I have. It's called Raise My Settlement. This is the unimmersive version of the clean up settlement mod that you have with the little Mr. Hansies.
But yeah,
But I like
I like them. I think they're really cute. The Mr. Tidy.
Mr. Tidy, that was it. I'll probably
I
get.
think he's cute.
Yeah, I'll probably get that mod for my next run through Sim Settlements 2. But it'll take up the bodies, take up all their loot, and put it in the workbench for me. Where is this guy? Oh, he's up here working in the power generator room. Oh,
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard.
Roti Kuthers, I probably butchered that. Hello, welcome to my stream. I am the Mariner, and we are playing Fallout 4 with Sim Settlements 2 with special guest FrechFryToast.
Hello.
Okay, so we need to go talk to Aiden and Company in HQ. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Rotui? Roti? Something, something? And Gazoo, you have never backseat driven for me. You've never even front seat driven for me. So what are you talking about there?
This unit is patrol.
Although you are handy at helping me find mods.
Jake took off. He left a note. Doesn't say much, just that this is something he needs to do, and not to follow him.
To everyone, there's something I need to do, and it's something I have to do alone. Aiden just said that. So please don't follow me, or don't try to follow me. Good luck in your fight against the Gunners. I know that you can defeat them, Jake.
He's arranged a meeting with the Gunners. He's gonna hand over the tech they wanted. I'm sure of it.
We don't know that yet. Lupe's checking the array. If the receiver module is missing...
IR on
We'll know
Chapter
soon
3,
enough.
Granny Vets.
Do you really think that's possible?
We're talking about Jake here. He and I don't always see eye to eye, but we both know he's a decent man. He won't have taken it.
Let's get it over with.
Lupe, how's it coming? Is the
Settlements
module
2
there or
good mod
not?
because I
Hold
never try
on.
and play. It is a very,
Just
very
need to
good
move these
mod.
wires and
Both myself and
There.
FrechFryToast can
I see
attest
it.
to how
It's
awesome
still
the
here.
Sim Settlements 2
See?
mod is.
I told you, Jake's too much of a goody two-shoes to screw us
I
over.
love it.
I'm actually surprised. Maybe working with you folks has changed him more than I thought.
if Jacob wanted to, he could have taken it without any of us knowing. But the module's not moved a centimeter since the day I helped install it.
What do we do now?
What's Jake playing at? Going off to meet the Gunners, but not taking the receiver module? Idiot's gonna get himself killed. We need to find Jake and stop him, before he does anything else stupid.
Jake doing
Where do you
something
think he may have
stupid?
Not
What?
sure. Actually, out of everyone here, you're probably the closest to him. If anyone could figure out where he went, it'd be you.
No pressure.
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
Try looking through Jake's belongings. Maybe you can find something.
Okay. I'll do my best.
I know you will. That's why you're our chief.
Please, bring him back safe and sound. And Laura, too. If you can.
I'll see what I can do.
Try to find any leads to where Jake might have gone. Once you do, probably best you pursue him yourself. He's clearly not thinking straight. If we send a whole team after him, who knows what he'll do. Find Jake before the Gunners do. Keep him safe. Good luck.
Look for clues. Jake's room is, I think, this one. Whoops. Loot detector. Where was the last time? Where was the clues the last time? Do you remember, Mojo? I've been through this once, but I think it was on my own. Mojo, you were watching, or you were listening. I don't think you were watching, though. So we'll have to... Oh, here's Jake's terminal. Yeah, I forgot. Let's see.
Yes.
Ooh, there we go. There's no way in hell I'm going to hand over the receiver module to the gunners. Even if it meant getting Laura back, I just won't. It won't hurt our settlement, or it would hurt our settlements, the HQ, our people, and the workers. These people trust and rely on us. They're our family. I won't hurt my family. I'll leave a note on the logistics desk. Let them know I'm gone. I've got a plan, but it's risky. And I won't risk anyone but myself. And I sure will not risk the Mariner. He's simply too important to the Commonwealth. I should get going. I've arranged to meet the gunners where I first discovered ASAMs. It seems poetic.
Come on, you're wasting your time in that thing.
Thanks, Kate.
Running low on ASAMs. Lupe suggested building more, but still plenty of crates left at the Robco head office. Maybe next staff meeting mention Natick Bank stockpile? Let them know it's where I first discovered ASAMs. Time to stop being so protective of the place. Track Jake down at Natick Banks. Oh, I can fast travel from right here.
That's nice, so you can fast travel from in the building.
Yeah. I don't know if any of these places is very good to fast travel to. Of all of them, this is probably the least hostile. Indeed, Granny Vets, indeed. Hi. Huh? Something's here. Oh. All done. Alright. Whoa. Oh, more. Oh, shoot. Don't want to take you out the friendly. Problem solver has exploding bullets. That's not conducive to friendly
My
peoples. I'm sorry?
My favorite gun is like the spray and pray that you can get from Cricket.
Oh yeah, it's got the same problem though. Too close to range and you not only hurt other people. I know what happened to Lord of the Stream. Maybe. Depends on how far I get. Oh, come on. Stop moving. There we go. Let's see. The only problem is... I think we can swim for it. I think my current outfit allows that. Explosive auto pipe rifles can't beat the fire. Interesting. Boing. Come on, boing. I missed the boost pack from Starfield. Makes getting over these humps a lot easier. Natick Banks. Discover Natick Police Department. That must be that one. Or no, it's over there. Okay.
Annual Robco Technological Showcase. Today is the last day of our open exhibit, displaying the finest in Robco brand goods and services. Please feel free to look around at your leisure and enjoy the very best that Robco has to offer. Oh, the daily drudge of the weekly grind can leave you drained.
Hopefully they fixed that so that I don't have to listen to it through. Yep. Last time I was here, or earlier patch, the audio would play and you hear all the way down to where you find Jake. It was super obnoxious. I'm glad they fixed it.
Love it.
It's worth taking the moment to just sit and listen to it the first time you hear it, but after that, it's a no.
Please stop.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna actually change to this. I think it'd serve me better in here. Woo! What was that? A quick save reminder from Mojo. Thank you very much. And then let's see. Where do we go? Where do we go?
You there. Stop. Your presence is not authorized.
I'm looking for someone.
You are unauthorized to be here.
Really, Soda? Thank you for sharing that. And hello. Or rather, ahoy, Soda. How are you doing, Maine?
Let me through. I'm on important military business.
Acknowledged. Standing down.
Wow.
Hello?
I'm sure glad my...
Is someone there? Considering I'm getting security reports of robots being deactivated, I'm going to assume there is. Look, if you're the gunners, here for a meeting. The path you're trying to take down ain't safe. Just go wait in the main lobby. I'll activate the elevator to bring you down soon. Just make sure you're ready to keep up your end of the bargain.
Let's see. I think we will ignore his advice and come down.
I was like, yeah, maybe not.
No use.
Oops, did I do something? Oh, there it is. I am well, Soda. How are you?
Slick, please.
Would need the key.
You don't need to be here. You've already done enough.
Oh, dude.
Triggering a security lockdown.
Ow. It's a good thing we did the quick save, huh? Alright, so I guess we gotta figure out how to do the override. The override!
You there. Stop. Your presence is not authorized.
I'm looking for someone.
You are unauthorized to be here.
Hopefully we can
Let
do
me
this
through.
again.
I'm on important military business.
Scanning for authorization. Authorization denied. Security breached. Engaging.
Uh-oh.
That didn't work.
Hello? Someone there? Consider I'm getting security reports of robots blowing up. I'm going to assume there is. Look, if you're the gunners, here for a meeting. The path you're trying to take down ain't safe. Just go wait in the main lobby. I'll activate the elevator to bring you down soon. Just make sure you're ready to keep up your end of the bargain.
Bronco.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Nope.
I said the way you're going isn't safe. Rob caused some serious security down here. Wait a minute, you just used a Pip-Boy to open that door. Slick? Is that you?
It's me!
It is, isn't it? Should have known. Look, just turn around and go back to the HQ.
No, I refuse.
Slick,
Hey, that's how you do that.
You don't need to be here.
Let's see if we can disable that this time. Nope. Any guesses, Frenchie?
Trance.
Which one?
On the right, trance.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Priest.
Good guess. Or good logistic skills. Well done.
Thank you.
You've already done enough.
No, I haven't. You're still here.
You've gonna done it now. You triggered a security lockdown. I'm reading a whole bunch of robots and turrets getting activated.
Gotta find the password.
Why couldn't you have just stayed at the HQ? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Let's see. Oops.
I mean, have you seen how much badassery the main character does?
Yeah.
I can't deactivate the lockdown from here. You're gonna have to find an override terminal. Should be on your floor somewhere. There's still hostiles in the area. You need to take them out.
Master control. Is that what we need? That's what we need. Override lockdown. Da 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 da.
That did it. Lockdown lifted.
We are gonna do a quick save.
That means all the doors are open now. Nothing stopping you from getting to me.
Nope.
Well, if we're gonna talk, you better hurry up. Gunners will be arriving soon.
That's not the way. That's not the way. There's the way. This is the way. Going to allow that one. Thank you. Anything interesting around here? Not so much. I don't mind pick some weird words, yeah. There you are.
And here was me thinking I could get all this sorted before you even found out what was going on. Guess not.
You kind of left a note.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I want Laura back more than anything, but I couldn't give the Gunners what they were asking for. Even if it meant getting my kid back. I just couldn't betray you, or Lupe, or even Aiden. I couldn't turn my back on all the people who we formed a community with.
Go on.
I know there's more you want to say, Go on.
So, I figured, if I can't give the Gunners the module in exchange for Laura, I'd offer them something else instead. I'd offer them me. I mean, Wes wanted to capture me. Algernon did. Clearly, I represent some kind of value to the Gunners. And if they want to take something from us, well, let them take me. That's why I contacted the Gunners and came here. A prisoner exchange. Me for Laura.
Are you willing to risk your life for this?
Damn straight I am.
Wonder why the
I know
PC
what the
vocals
Gunners
are
might
so
do to me,
soft.
but it's the right thing to do. And you're the one who's shown me that. Time and time again, you've always put others first, even when it meant risking your own life. Even by trying to follow the example you've set, I don't know if I can ever be half the person you are. But I want to try.
They're okay with that?
When I contacted them and presented the offer, the Gunners did seem unsure. But it didn't take them long to agree to my terms. I reckon they figured with everything I know about ASAMs and the comm array, I'm far more valuable to them than a single component. Of course, I don't intend to tell them a damn thing. But they can find that out once Laura is safe and sound.
Do we let him go or stop him? I'll ask the chat this question too. Type a 1 in the chat if you want us to let Jake turn himself over. Type a 2 in the chat if you want us to stop him. Consider the fact that if we don't let him, we may not get Laura. There's one vote for letting him turn himself in or over. Anybody else? What do you think, Frenchie?
It's a hard question.
Indeed.
I'm wondering if we just let himself turn himself over and then you can rescue him afterwards. I don't know. I haven't played this through before.
We got 2 votes for letting himself turn himself over. I think we shall let him turn himself over.
If that's your call.
It is. And it's the right call.
3 votes.
Oh, and Slick, I'm glad that you came. Now then, I went and arranged the meeting here, so I could use the decon airlock as a sort of secure exchange area. The glass is bulletproof. It should ensure that the Gunners don't try to double-cross me. And if they do, I've set up security turrets as a failsafe.
Are you sure this is safe?
Honestly, no. Any number of things could go wrong. Which is why, even though I didn't want you to be, it's probably a good thing you're here to help in case things go south.
Let's do this.
That's the elevator. They're here.
Hey, Captain, we got contact. You're seriously the guy? Hard to believe we've not found the last tape yet because of someone like you. Hey, why don't you come out from behind that glass and we can...
Don't recall giving you permission to speak, soldier.
Damn.
We agreed to meet alone, Evans. Not with your leader present. Explain yourself.
They're just here to provide a little moral support. Don't worry, I still intend to honor our agreement. And I expect you to do the same. So, where's my kid? Where's Laura?
Bring in the child.
Laura! What have you done to her?
She's sedated, but otherwise unharmed. Just as we agreed. It's time to make the exchange. Prepare to be taken into custody.
Hold on. I have some questions first.
You're beginning to test my patience. But if it speeds up this exchange, go ahead. Ask.
Actually, it slows down the exchange, but still.
So, what do you want with him?
Your partner will be used to further our goals. And that's as much as you need to know.
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
The child has no value beyond this exchange. And I've no wish for a daughter. Provided you give me what I want, the girl is yours.
That was all I had.
Good. Now, time for the exchange.
Are you sure you want this?
Sure as I've ever been about anything. I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Well, here I am. I'm gonna step into this decon area, and you put Laura inside of the other one. My partner can make the exchange by pushing the button. Then I'll open and close the doors.
If you're gonna push the button, how did he expect that to work without another person to push the button?
That's a very good question. I don't know.
I set up a radio broadcast for someone to come pick Laura up. But since you're here, I'll be relying on you to take her back to the HQ. Alright. I'm ready. Push the button.
I don't know, Mojo. I've never actually made the attempt. Let's see, where's that? There it is. Oh, come on.
Good luck.
You do, Slick.
Maybe it was an automated thing. Or would have been an automated thing if we hadn't shown up.
Gag him. Ready the prisoner for transport. Your partner's a fool to trade himself for a mere child. I'm surprised you allowed this. Just what kind of leader are you?
The best kind.
I'm the best.
I see. You're not quite what I expected. I'm glad I decided to lead this mission myself. It's allowed me to see my adversary in a new light. Just so that there's no ambiguity, I am Captain Lamont, leader of the Gunners. And you are in my way.
Are you going somewhere with this?
I'm aware you're receiving help from an outside source, but it won't be enough to stop us, or save this pathetic Commonwealth. Once I'm done, there'll be nothing left of it but smoldering ash.
Let's do a quick save and see if we can do this.
Why are you doing this?
Because the Commonwealth is stagnant, fractured, weak. If it wasn't, my forces would have already been defeated. But here we are, with the Gunners still pushing down on your throat. And once you've finally been eradicated, everyone will remember and know the meaning of the name Lamont. You know, you ought to be thanking me. My efforts to crush you have helped you to rise above the rest of the wasteland filth.
How do you figure?
I don't think you understand the definition of help.
No? Are you not stronger for having fought this war? Have you not grown, adapted, become more capable? You needn't respond. The answer is already standing in front of me. Perhaps, once this is all done, your name will be remembered as well.
I think it's time for you to leave.
Before I depart, there's something I want you to know. You remember Captain Wes? Yes, of course you do. Years ago, I was made his protege. He promised me control of the Gunners once he retired. But I knew that would take too long. So when your comm hub arrived at the plaza, and I was ordered to install it, I saw my chance. I took the liberty to add an extra component. A little something I acquired from home. When activated, it would have wiped out half the complex, killing Wes in the process. But your attack interrupted before I could finish. Thankfully, it didn't matter. You ended up doing the deed for me. You killed Wes. And with him now dead and the plaza fallen, almost every surviving gunner flocked to me, granting my long overdue promotion. And for that, I owe you thanks.
You're
What
welcome.
difference does it make?
I suppose little in the end. Eventually, Wes would have died regardless. But you do realize Wes was the only thing standing in the way of all this happening. Our employer wants this region razed to the ground. Wes, absurdly, hoped he could save the Commonwealth by instead bringing it under gunner control. But I'm not Wes. And once we find the one last item our employer needs, raising this pitiful backwater of humanity is precisely what I'll do.
Well, I guess we'll see, won't we?
We'll meet again. And next time, there'll be no bulletproof glass between us. I look forward to it.
Hi, Jake. Take Laura back to HQ. You ready to return to HQ with Laura? Yes, let's do it.
Hey, sweetie.
That was definitely an oh whoa moment. Such good writing in this mod.
This mod is
Your
fun.
doctor said Laura should come around soon. Still can't believe Jake handed himself over to those gunners. When did he become such a selfless idiot?
He followed my lead, of course. What did you say, Frenchie? I think they talked over you.
I honestly don't remember. I have that problem a lot where I say something and then my brain automatically deletes it and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got that too.
It was the right thing to do.
Mom? Where's Dad?
There you go, Gazoo.
I thought I heard his voice.
Your dad, he's not here right now, sweetie. He got you back from those bad people who took us. And now...
And now, we're off to get him back.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Isn't it obvious?
We've put together a rescue party. We're going to get our head of engineering back from those no-good miscreants.
He'd do the same for any of us.
Only member missing of our little party is our leader. You ready?
I don't know if we can pull that off.
Sure we can. We know it's a risk, but...
But we're willing to take that risk. With your help, of course.
I guess it's worth the risk. Let's do this.
We intercepted some radio chatter. It was all in code, but we think we know where the gunners took Jacob.
They're keeping him at one of their strongholds. Probably readying him for transport out of the Commonwealth.
Sal and Cassandra will stay behind to hold down the fort. So let's get moving already.
I'm coming with you. Laura will be safe here, and the more guns you got, the better your chances.
We're right behind you, Chief. Let's go get our friend back.
Okie doke. Next quest.
Yes?
Come on, give
I
me.
like it here.
Blake is sad.
It's starting to feel like a proper home.
Blake is sad?
Or sick. His little face.
Oh yeah, I think he was ill. Meet up with Aiden and the others. Where at? Ooh, all the way up here. That's a distance. Considering where they started, that was a long distance for the gunners to travel with Jake. Oh, I forgot to look at Mansfield. See if he maybe got a little trimmed up. Uh-oh. Oh, they're not shooting at me. Okay. One of them iBots probably found a red roach or something. There we go. There he is. I don't see it. Maybe a little bit around here. Okay, so assault. Capture Hub City auto wreckers. Must be okay. Is there a Brahmin upstairs? There is a Brahmin upstairs. You need to have.
There quite frequently is in this building.
No, you don't, Rotui.
That Brahmin likes to sit up there.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, thank goodness that's over with.
Not by a long shot, Mansfield. It's recommended to have a faction by the time you end, but you don't necessarily need to have one to start. It is better to start a new game with this mod. They built it so you don't have to, but story-wise it's much more satisfying.
I started this mod early enough in my game that it didn't matter. Because I was already started a new game when you, like, recommended it to me, but I didn't get very far yet.
I wasn't sure how far in you were when you started, but I knew you could do it without... You could do it add it whenever you wanted.
I wasn't very far in at all, so it didn't really...
I found you just in time.
Yep.
You're welcome. That was it. Rotui. Learning this mod with Tragic Doctor previously rising an outcast. Is it working? That's a lot to add to this mod. Kill remaining defenders.
Stand a chance.
Oh, nice. I knew that was probably in the works. I stupidly asked the question before I realized it probably would, because they probably would have patched it. Where was that guy? Whoa. Get it.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who shoots those just to make them shush.
Yeah. Free Jake. Where is Jake? Ah! I slipped. Lowered bridge, lowered bridge, lowered bridge. Crane control. Lower crane.
Level 99 current playthrough? Wow, Granny, that's pretty good.
Yeah. My level is... What is my level? I'm 84. I'm not that far behind you, Granny Vats.
I don't know that I've ever made it up to that level just because... I might with this mod, because there's more to play, but...
Yeah. I think this is the highest level I've ever been in the game.
At one point, I set out to see if I could get every single perk, and then once you get into like higher levels, it takes so much longer to like level up that I got tired of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Sims Elements 2 definitely gives you incentive to keep going, get higher levels.
For sure.
And streaming even more so, because you want to do a whole bunch of different, or it gives you an excuse to keep going on the same save and do a whole bunch of different things that you haven't done before.
This is starting to become a habit. Me getting nabbed by gunners, you saving my sorry ass.
You really are sorry.
No, I really was ready to go with them. I wasn't expecting you to come rescue me. I was ready to face the music, pay my dues.
I take care of my friends.
I think I've noticed that. Well, that said, I can't say I was looking forward to being shipped off to the gunner's main compound, so I do appreciate the timely emancipation. Thank you, Slick. It's real good to see you again.
Forgetting someone, Jake?
Yeah. It's good to see you too, Aiden. And everyone else as well. Thank you. Caitlin, I see you came as well. How's Laura? She all right?
She's fine, Jake. She's waiting for you back at your HQ.
Woo.
Are we done?
We'll escort Jake back. Make sure he doesn't surrender himself to any more gunners. Feel free to join us if you like.
Sorry, I can't do any sort of dancing. Maybe do that again when I'm not in the middle of the dialogue, and then I can do some dancing. Let's see.
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. We weren't about to leave one of our own to the gentle care of the gunners.
Still, I wish we didn't have to kill as many as we did.
I'll leave by myself.
I'll head there on my own.
Hey, come back to the HQ as soon as you can. I think I could use some emotional backup before I talk to Laura.
Okay, we'll do that in a little while. I've already spoiled a good chunk of the story for Frenchie. We'll go do something else for a while, maybe.
No worries, no worries.
So, turn to Desdemona.
Doc Carrington's been asking for you.
Lucky Tatum is eliminated.
Good. If we get a lead on any more of the L&L gang, I'll let you know.
Carrington is looking for me, huh?
Hey, Doc.
Yet another missing synth has been located and is in dire need of your assistance.
I'm happy to help.
Just do what you do best. I'm sure it will be sufficient.
Synth care package. See what else we got. Ooh, a weather vane job still. Okay. Speak to the Brotherhood Square. Ooh, we could do venture capitalism. That's part of the Sims Elements 2 DLC. Released with Chapter 3. Meet with Lydia. Lydia, oh Lydia, have you met Lydia? Lydia, the new labor trading company representative person. Have a good night, Granny. Please smash the follow before you go. And fair winds and fun gaming.
You've got to be joking.
Nope, no jokes here. Apparently, manual aiming is better on this weapon. Okay. So congested tonight. Hi. How do you get over there? Oh wait, there we go. I remember, knew there was a way through. Ah! Time for the problem solver. Problem solved.
Hey, let's do this.
Look at all.
So you run into this lady midway through chapter 2. Whoops.
Miss Cost, uncertain returns.
Fire rate on the problem solver? I do not know. 113, whatever
Works
that
our
means.
lobby for promotion.
Excuse me.
Well now, my boss would like to see you right away now that you're here.
Who is this guy?
The chief trader, Mr. Glatton. I've been made aware that your appointment is to take priority.
All right, I'll hear him out.
Wonderful. He's been eager to make your acquaintance. Please follow me.
Follow Lydia.
This trade outpost is coming together nicely. I'm sure the view from my...
Mr. Glatton, your appointment.
Ah, yes. That'll be all, Lydia.
Yes, sir.
What a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm Jeremiah Glatton, chief trader of this little venture. But more importantly for you, I'm an investor.
What does that
I'm
mean?
sure you're on the up
I'm
and
an
up.
investor in causes such as yours, of course. Supporting
Yeah, that
brave new
mustache
settlements is a passion
breeds
of
honesty.
mine. I loathe the notion of wealth
Or trust,
languishing in our
rather.
vaults when there are so many that can benefit from its investment.
It's nice to meet you.
Ah, I see Lydia has grossly underestimated the Commonwealth's civility. And of course, no introductions are necessary for you. Everywhere I ask, people know who you are. Setting up such far-reaching infrastructure, helping doctors rebuild their hospitals. Uprooting aggressive mercenaries from their own base? Bringing back organized law enforcement and justice into this chaos. And building quite the army of Good Samaritans as I hear it. Some of my people have already benefited from Minutemen patrols. I owe you. You've even managed to impress Charlotte with your efforts.
Now making
You
yourself
have
known.
built quite the reputation, my friend.
You've been watching me?
Well, I make it a point to know the trading partners I'm getting in bed with, so to speak. A little bit of research
We're
goes
getting
a
in
long
bed.
way.
I'm glad you're impressed.
Well, a little more than
I
merely
don't think I agreed to
impressed.
this.
I'm positively honored.
It's
While I know
definitely
quite a
sus.
bit about you, I imagine you don't know much about us yet. So, let me tell you a bit about the New Liberty Trading Company. We are a merchant coalition, a tiny but effective little empire. Our predecessors have built our company with careful control of our economy. By my generation, it's created quite a bit of surplus that we now invest in surrounding settlements. Your initiative is among the most promising.
Can I ask some questions?
By all means, consider me an open book.
Oh, thank you, Soda. Soda's.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I just saw it. Thank you, Soda Pop TV.
What's your plan exactly?
My plan here is to ensure the Commonwealth has all the resources it needs to grow. The Home Office is pragmatic, but they trust my business sense implicitly. That means I can safeguard your interests and make sure you get a fair deal.
Yeah, Soda Pop is part of a channel I'm affiliated with called Lagging Out. They have a live on Friday nights talking about pop culture and things of the like. Here, let me see if I can do. There we go.
How do you know anything about the Commonwealth? What have you heard?
We've been here before. Funny story, really. We attempted to set up a trade agreement with the Commonwealth Provisional Government decades ago. Our negotiators arrived a week too late, however. The CPG had been massacred, and the paranoid locals drove our delegation off. Without a unifying leadership, we wrote this region off as too unstable to sign contracts with. Too high of a risk for very little return.
What changed your mind?
Why, you did!
Of
You
course.
are exactly the kind of person that we prefer to do business with. A pragmatic leader and a unifying voice for the region.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
It was before my time. Stories I've heard range from murder-suicide pacts to killer robot invasions. All I know is they all died.
Tell me more about this town of yours.
Not quite a town, but robust with trade, safety, and gifted artisans. We're not interested in expansion, only
I'm
establishing
giving
trade
Kitty
routes.
scritches.
The NLTC values the written contract above all else, and that trust gives us a certain infrastructure for order in our dealings. If it's notarized on paper, we honor it as law. A notion that seems quite silly to most wastelanders, I know. Scraps of paper carrying so much weight. But we extend the right to anyone outside the NLTC, our partners doubly so. Most are pretty quickly won over.
Interesting idea. What's the catch?
A shrewd question, to be expected of someone of your reputation. The contracts require careful wording, of course. Once they're signed, they're ironclad. Breaking them is done only through predetermined exit clauses. It's quite an elegant system, you'll find. But once our bargains are struck, you can trust that we will honor them.
That's all for now.
Certainly. You've made quite an impression on us, and I hope we can likewise prove ourselves to you. While we both turn a profit, of course.
Meow.
All right. We can do business.
Combining our funds with your panache, you'll be an empire to be reckoned with in no time. You've already seen what we can offer to places like the Nightingale Hospital. I hear their admirable operation is thriving. I believe you've had the chance to meet Charlotte, maybe even get a taste for the kinds of services we're renowned for. Ah, Much as it pains me to say it, though, you've caught me a bit earlier than I expected. Right now, this is all hypothetical.
Yeah.
We're looking to establish a trade outpost in a promising location on the waterfront. It'll be ideal for funneling our caravans. It's still swarmed with super mutants, but hopefully we'll have them cleared out soon and with minimal casualties.
Why establish an outpost?
The boat is convenient for scouting the region, and I'm fond of sailing myself, but her use as a temporary base has run its course. We need a reliable, defensible place where it's safe to dock. Somewhere people can find us easily to make use of our services.
Can I lend a hand?
You're offering to help us? Well, I must say, hearing about you is one thing, but I see now that rumor doesn't do you justice. If you're serious, check with Lydia. She'll have all the details. I'm sure she's more than happy to direct you. I have to get back to work. Please excuse me, but I truly appreciate you stopping by. It's really an honor to meet you. Lydia, won't you come in? Our new friend here has volunteered to help us secure the spot we've scouted out for our new outpost.
What a pleasant surprise.
Indeed. If you could give them the brief on the location and mark it on the map,
She sounds so thrilled.
Of course.
Yeah.
It is the pre-war building known as the Custom House Tower near the waterfront, currently occupied by super mutants.
Nasty business, but at least there are no ethical concerns with vacating them from the premises. Now, I have some business to attend to. It's been an honor to meet you. Best of luck with this. I look forward to hearing of your heroics.
And heroics you shall have. Ooh. Watched a cool sci-fi film, Vivarium, last night. I don't think I've heard of that one, Kazoo.
Hi.
Hello. Our chief of
I've
security,
heard of that one,
Allison
but I
Gale,
haven't
is
watched it
currently
yet.
Scouting the location. She was told to observe and keep out of sight. Speak to her when you're ready to instigate hostilities with the super mutants. Once the location is secure, you will be paid 1,000 caps.
Come on. You can do better than that. You wouldn't want people thinking you're cheap.
1,500. The standard rate for an internal specialist.
Yeah.
This isn't exactly the safest neighborhood. What about hazard pay?
I'm starting to see how you've wrapped this little commonwealth around your finger. Very well. 2,000 as hazard pay and a bonus for your utmost expediency.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
Excellent. I await the results of your venture with bated breath. Now, is there anything else?
Let's see what
I have
questions
some
we
more
have for
questions
her.
first.
Very well. I imagine you have some reservations about us and the NLTC.
I still kind of
I
wish
mean,
my... Yeah. I still kind of wish my speculation had come true about this group.
What are you planning on doing?
In the macroscope, the goals of the NLTC are that of any other entity. To survive and thrive. Uncomplicated, subjective, and useless to you. The plan for our delegation, however, is to assess the local markets and come to mutually beneficial agreement with our new trading partners. As of right now, we've finished assessing the markets. A more permanent outpost is necessary for the next step.
See, the way she talks, I thought these guys had designs on the Commonwealth outside of its common good, but I was a little disappointed to see they were just another minor faction.
Tell me about yourself.
I hold the rank of trader, and I'm second in command of this expedition. My job is intelligence and preliminary negotiations.
Apparently so, Mojo.
Gonna need some more information.
The New Liberty Trading Company is a coalition of merchants, caravans, artisan guilds, and other entrepreneurs. As such, you will find we have a diversity of goods ranging from necessities to luxuries, and a thriving banking tradition. I believe that about covers the basics. Any other questions?
I'm satisfied. What about you, Frenchie?
What happens if you
That's all
flirt
for
with her?
Very well.
Oh, shoot.
Was there
I should've-
anything else?
It's
fair.
good,
I
it's
have
good.
some
I
more
was just like,
questions
it's kind of funny that you can.
Very well.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine you have some reservations about us and the NLTC.
You'll have to
That's all for now.
try it when you
Very
get there.
well. Was there anything else?
Yep.
I'll get on it.
I look forward to the results.
So, but yes, I have a theory crafting video on my YouTube channel, released once Chapter 3 was out, speculating on who the big bad of the Sim Settlements 2 actually was. King Gath enjoyed it. I was wrong on most things, but I was partially correct, at least in one aspect. Whoa. Well, that was exciting. Yeah, you can actually do it in Chapter 2 when you first meet. If you help out the Nightingales, you eventually get a quest to help Cersei, escort Cersei to a meeting with Lydia, and you can flirt with her then.
Look at that. You were right on schedule. So, time to kill us some super mutants?
How did you know?
I was told to sit here and wait until I either got bored or you showed. And here you are. That makes you on schedule.
That's interesting, the timing.
Who are you? What are you doing out here?
Name's Allison. Lydia sent me out here to keep an eye on the super mutants. Now my job is to watch her back while we shoot them. So, you ready to get to killing?
Sure, sounds fun.
That's what I like to hear, hun. They got one of those suiciders by the door and some mines on the exits. Don't know how many are inside. Don't get blown up, or the bosses will have to find some other ass to kiss. And I wouldn't put it past Lydia to dock my pay if you die. After you.
Sounds like a job for the Winchester. I like that mod. Or this mod. The Winchester mod.
What does it do?
Oh, it's just the weapon mod.
Oh, okay.
This particular weapon is not native to the vanilla game. Oh, I wonder if this has already been cleared out. Maybe the robots did it for us. Yeah, robots did it for us because that was the suicider. Disappointment. Actually. Boop.
Hey.
Who are you shooting at? I'm over here. Weird. Okie dokie. Let's head on in. Actually, we'll probably need this. There's close quarters in there.
Gonna splatter your
Taking damage!
Yep, that's it. Just these two guys.
Excuse me.
That's all of them. Not bad at all. Gotta say, this was more fun than I've had in weeks. NLTC solves most of its problems with money.
True, Mojo. Very,
Lucky
very true.
for me that the wasteland is full of shit that doesn't negotiate.
Or me
Makes
too,
for
Mojo.
nice, clean, ethical violence.
I like the way she went ethical violence.
What's next?
Bosses
love
will get
ethical
someone to clean it
violence.
up. They travel with janitors for a reason. Time to head back and let Her Highness know the palace is ready. Stop by sometime and get your pay from Lydia.
Return to Lydia. Very sad the player can't join the gunner faction. Because of... oh yeah.
You there, Chief? We got someone in the HQ's meeting room. They want to talk with you. That was all. Nothing else.
Oh yeah, I did see that that other quest is completed. Wonder if that means we got the railroad and the gunners fully affiliated now. Come on, where is this?
Let's do this. All right. Still in one piece.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
Hi.
You're back.
I'm back.
Miss Gale has already reported what happened. You've done the job to the letter of the contract. A refreshing change of pace. Usually, hiring locals requires far more supervision. Here is the reward for the job.
What's next for you?
I'll start organizing our people and some local contractors. They'll clean up the mess the super mutants have undoubtedly left behind. In the meantime, I have another contract that would benefit from your unique reputation in the Commonwealth. Would you be interested?
What's the job?
Setting up a trade outpost is a significant step in establishing our presence. It is now time to consider the markets we are getting involved in. Our first established trade agreements must be strategic. There are a few prospective candidates.
Let's...
What's your opinion of Bunker Hill?
I've made inquiries into Bunker Hill. It is a hub of disorganized caravans and traders. However, their closed-circuit society makes them analog to a competitor company, without the formal name or any true ambition. Trying to insinuate ourselves into their circle would take more time and resources than I care to commit at this stage.
Good Neighbor seems like an okay place.
I haven't seen the town with my own eyes, but by all accounts, it is a lawless community of free actors. We can consider investing in their individual merchants at a later date, but for now, they lack the organization we're looking for.
What's your take on Diamond City?
It is a well-established settlement. Stable, organized, and due to their limited space, always short on something. In other words, exactly the kind of trading partner we're looking for. Normally, I conduct these negotiations personally. However, intelligence tells me that Diamond City is paranoid and insular. My being a stranger will unnecessarily prolong the negotiations. You are a known and respected entity to them. As such, I would like to hire you to bring the draft of the agreement to them and negotiate on our behalf with the quartermaster.
Her and Crazy Murder should get along famously.
What is it?
It is a
I'm
standard
sure it would go
trade
well.
agreement. Section 2B lists our rates, tariffs, and taxes. 3B details risk that our caravans are willing to undertake. Other sections also encompass banned goods, code of
Yeah,
conduct
my
with
eyeballs
our
glossed
employees,
over about them myself.
and of course, T22 lists liability charges and an outline of the NLTC judicial systems for appeals in regards to... Are you listening to me?
I understood.
I found that properly arranged paperwork pays dividends in caps, and patience saved. Back to the matter of your involvement in the negotiations.
All right, I'll do it.
Excellent. Here's the copy of the contract. If the quartermaster is a smart man, he will want to negotiate some of the terms. Do what you have to get it signed, though it is my hope that your reputation will do the work for you. Oh, and One more thing.
Of course.
I'm putting Miss Gale at your disposal. She can accompany you or meet you there. I'll leave such details to your discretion.
Why would you want her to go with me?
It is standard procedure to offer our freelance contractors additional security. She will also serve as a witness for the negotiations.
Sure. I could use someone watching my back.
She's been made aware of the situation. Speak to her if you want her to accompany you. Good luck with the negotiations.
Okay, we're not going to bring her along. But we need to talk to her first, I guess.
Hey there.
Hey, killer. Lydia said you might want a bodyguard on a little trip. Her Highness gets the best ideas. Or I can meet you in Diamond City. Your call.
Go ahead and meet me there.
I'll meet you there.
You know, I think I'm actually disappointed. You made an impression earlier with the mutants.
It is bringing.
But
It is
you're the
optional
boss
to
on
bring her
this.
along.
Maybe we'll have another chance for a night on the town. Your Pip-Boy plays music, right? All right,
Ooh.
I'm off.
Ooh.
I'll
Yeah.
see you in Diamond City.
Alright, let's go back over here and talk to our ambassadors. Did your pizza ever get here, Frenchie?
It did.
What did you end up getting?
I got like a meat lovers from Pizza Hut.
Oh, okay. It's a good thing I've had dinner already, or I'd be hungry now.
It's pretty good.
Ah, there we go. This is what I've been waiting for.
Excuse me.
Oh, shoot.
Sentinel. Let's get right to it then. Shall we?
The Brotherhood would like to extend our support to you and your cause. We believe it's time for us to formally work together, as allies. It's clear to us, the Gunners need to be defeated as swiftly as possible. This war mustn't be allowed to end in their favor.
Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes.
I need some details here.
We should pool our resources to achieve our common goal.
Elder Maxon speaks true. If you agree to an alliance, the Brotherhood will provide you and your people with additional
very
troops,
weird, Mojo.
resources, and intel. Together, we can
In the
secure the
YouTube
Commonwealth.
chat, she says, weird not seeing Maxon on the Pridwin.
This is the
How can I
dinging in the
continue
elevator
helping
in the
Brotherhood of
background.
Steel?
Yeah.
All we'd require is that you lead your people in a way that does not conflict with the Brotherhood or our interests. That is all.
The NPCs that you hire to work at HQ will move freely about the building and use the elevators, because the elevator gives you access to the, like, there's an office level that's added by Sims Elements 2, and then there's a hangar bay that's added, and then you've got the basement as well. So they'll move between floors and use the elevator to do it.
I'm honored, Elder.
It is with great pride we call you a true ally of the Brotherhood. We'll start diverting supplies from Boston Airport right away. You can also expect a steady supply of soldiers to help assist you and your people.
Ooh.
Myself or Elder Maxon will be at your disposal to offer guidance and the resources of the Brotherhood. Ad Victoriam.
Sentinel.
The representatives from other waiting to meet you. Yes, send in the next one. Should be Daz and Deacon.
Hey.
What's going on?
I have someone here who wants to meet you.
Hey, I'm from, Sister Railroad Cell. Codename's Ajax. Good to finally meet you in the flesh. Heard a lot about you.
Do you work for the railroad?
Yes. And also no. I'm a part of a different cell of the railroad. But don't worry. You don't need to know the specifics.
I get a weird vibe off this guy.
The railroad's always attracted an eclectic crowd.
You ain't kidding, sister.
Nice to meet another agent.
I'll get straight to the point. A lot of us never thought we could defeat the Institute. But here we are. In order to figure out what we all do next, security protocols between cells were relaxed, allowing limited dialogue.
With the Institute dealt with, we're reevaluating our ongoing operations.
After a lot of talk, some of us feel it's time to leave the shadows. Not completely, of course. Secrecy is still our best weapon. But without the Institute breathing down our necks, now we can afford to be more public. Should make relocating synths way easier.
There are still synths left in the Commonwealth?
With the Institute destroyed, there's obviously not many synth defectors these days. But there'll always be synths out there that need our assistance.
With the Institute gone, what happens to the railroad?
The very topic I was sent here to discuss. The Gunners. This war they're waging on the Commonwealth. We don't see it ending well. Not for synths, not for humans, or anything in between. Usually the railroad chooses to ignore external issues, but with what the Gunners are doing...
Pam believes their destruction is absolutely necessary.
That's why. Desdemona has recommended the railroad proposes a formal alliance. With you. She feels there's much we could do to assist each other. And I tend to agree. Besides, it's past time we gave something back. To an agent that's done so much.
We'll do anything we can to support you.
So what's the railroad's deal?
Those details are still being ironed out.
True. We're not used to working openly, especially with another group. Primarily, we plan to focus on what we always have. Helping synths. For so long, we've struggled to hide and relocate escaped synths. But with the Institute now a steaming crater, things have changed. It may now be possible for the railroad to not only help synths start a new life, but to help them improve the lives they already have. Working together with you, I think that's something we can do. It's time for the railroad to do more.
But yeah, Kingath actually said on the stream or someplace a while back that it's advised to finish dealing with the vanilla Fallout 4 quest line before taking on the Gunners in Chapter 3. For this very reason,
that is
you get alliance.
Good thing to know.
Yeah, like while you're dealing with stuff in Chapter 2, or after you finish dealing with the Chapter 2 content, finish off the Institute or side with the Institute against the other factions, and then continue with the war. Same room with BOS is kind of amazing and weird too. I think the Brotherhood of Steel left Mojo actually.
Are you sure this is what you really want?
Asking for an alliance isn't something we do lightly. My cell and the one led by Desdemona represent the largest grouping of agents in the entire organization. For this reason, I think we're uniquely qualified to represent the Railroad's interests. And, after much consideration, we think working with your group is the right call, providing the arrangement works for you.
It's a big decision. Take your time.
You might have seen the scribe. I'm not sure.
Okay, let's get to work.
Good. I'll inform all our agents of the arrangement right away.
There's a lot of work ahead of us, but together, we'll get there.
We'll start diverting supplies and agents immediately. And of course, you'll have complete access to our intelligence network and safe houses. Desdemona will make herself available anytime you require our input.
If you need me for anything, just let me know.
And if she's ever preoccupied, either Deacon or I will assist instead. All right. I need to report back to my cell. It was good meeting you, Agent.
Thank you for everything.
Yay. We got the Brotherhood and the Railroad. Okay, so what's the next thing to do? Can rescue a synth. Talk to Jake in the comm room. Let's go ahead and do that while we're here. Oh, quick save reminder from Mojo. Thank you.
Second floor.
But yeah, check this out, Frenchie. There's a lobby, office level, basement, and hangar. The office level and the hangar have been added by Sim Settlements 2.
Very nice.
I don't know if that was if the hangar was deleted content, or if that was specifically designed and added by Sim Settlements 2.
Hey.
Hey, good timing. I was just getting ready to talk to Laura. Although I don't mind admitting, my nerves are starting to get the best of me. It's been so long. What if Laura... I mean, do you think she'll be happy? You know, to see me again?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will. Stomach's tying itself in knots. Didn't even feel this apprehensive when meeting with Lamont. Whew. Caitlin went to get Laura. She should be here any second.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, sweetheart. Look how big you've gotten. Oh, I can't believe it. Here you are.
I missed you, Dad.
Aww.
I miss you too, sweetheart. More than you could ever know. Oh. Caitlin, I think we need to have some words. Figure things out. Because I can't lose Laura again. I can't let you take her away from me like you did before.
Dad? It wasn't Mom who...
Sweetheart, I want to hear everything you gotta say. But first, I need to talk to your mother. There's a lot she needs to answer for.
Bruh.
Don't you think you're being a little selfish here?
I suppose you've got a point. I didn't mean to be so dismissive. I just... Okay, Buttercup. I'm listening. What is it you wanted to tell me?
Dad, I'm the reason we left. Mom didn't kidnap me. I asked her to take me from Sanford.
Wait, what?
That's a weird look.
What are you talking about? Why would you...
Everyone there hated us. Even when I was little, they all said horrible things about you and Mom.
Why am I getting in the way?
And me.
There we go.
They blamed us for what happened to Sanford.
She did, Mojo. I think it may have been an attempt at a smile, or just some weird...
I just felt so bad.
Mechanic with the face.
If we could help people, help the town get better, you just ignored me. You wouldn't even listen to Mom. You just kept saying you were doing what was best for me.
I think they did improve the character
true.
model a little bit, though. She didn't look... She looked a little weird before. But I think they've improved it.
Keep talking.
You were just so angry at the town. I kept begging Mom to talk to you, convince you to buy back the water plant, fix it. But you wouldn't. It's like you wanted to watch Sanford fall apart. I hated it. Seeing people hurt. Everyone hated us. Hated me.
It's definitely some
So
weird
I asked
face
Mom to
mechanics
take me
going
away.
on there.
Find a new settlement where people were nice to each other. Somewhere where I wouldn't feel so bad.
Is that true?
Pretty much. You gotta understand. Laura's a sweet kid. Real empathetic. From an early age, she understood what was happening to Sanford and its people. And, indirectly or not, she knew Jake was the root cause of it. She did her best to coax him into action, tried to persuade him to shoulder the town's burden. But Jake wasn't having any of it. So Laura turned to me. Thought maybe I could convince Jake.
Did people really think that badly of you?
Jake's father, Jack, was never interested in profit. He charged just enough for his water to pay his workers' wages and maintain the plant. Cheap and readily available water helped Sanford grow. But as demand rose, so did the costs. And Jack had to raise prices just to break even. Folks weren't too happy about that. From then on, Jack, his family, and all the workers at the plant were seen as greedy fat cats, only caring for profit. So when the plant broke, the town refused to pay for repairs. And when Jake had to sell the plant, that just made things even worse. There was a lot of hate from both sides. I married into that hate, and Laura ended up inheriting it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
A few years after that, Laura asked if we could move away from Sanford. She wanted to start over. I asked Jake about it, said we should find a better settlement for Laura, that she deserved no less. But Jake was as stubborn as ever. He refused to leave. It was a difficult choice, but I could see what all of this was doing to Laura. She needed somewhere better, somewhere kinder. So we packed up and we left.
Sounds like you had a rough time of it back there.
Yeah. I mean, others had it a lot worse. At least we had food, and clean water, and our roof didn't leak, and enough caps. But that kind of made everything worse. We only looked after ourselves, and ignored everybody else. It sort of made everyone's hate feel fair. They had good reason to be angry with us. But yeah, it was rough.
You didn't tell me that.
I'm sure Dad just saw things in a different way. I know he was mad at the town. I never met Grandpa. He died to save Sanford. But when his water plant broke, the town didn't help. They expected Dad to fix it all. Dad said he was okay with Grandpa's death, but he could never get over how the town responded. It made him real sad. And then Dad ended up making everybody else feel just as sad.
Kid, you did what you had to do.
I would say it hurts to hear all this. But with all the added context and a healthy dose of hindsight, can't say I disagree. Laura, I am so sorry. I knew you were sometimes unhappy. That's why I focused my efforts on you and not Sanford. But you hit the nail right on the head. I didn't listen. I didn't want to listen.
But things are different now. I've been hearing a lot from the people who work here. About how you wouldn't give those gunner people what they wanted. Just to get me back. You didn't do it because it would have hurt the folks around you. Right?
Well, yeah, of course.
And you've been making people's lives better. Like you were saying on the radio. I know it's true. Because look at everything you've done.
I can't take all the credit. I've had a lot of good people helping me. I couldn't have done it without them. We've built up a real fine community.
That's all I ever wanted. You to help people. Do you think maybe one day We could do all this at Sanford too?
I know we could. Come here, sweetheart. I'm so sorry I didn't listen to you. And I let my hurt feelings cause so much trouble. But I promise, from now on, no more of that.
I'm just glad that you and your family are safe now.
And I wonder who I have to thank for helping with that. Hey, I think me, Caitlin, and Laura need to talk for a bit. And that I need to make more than a few apologies. I'll catch you later, okay? Oh, and Slick, thank you for helping me get my daughter back, for helping see there's better ways of doing things, and thank you for, well, everything. You're a real pal. Hell, you're my best friend. Anyway, I'll see you later.
And I think that's as emotionally deep as we get in this story.
How sweet.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I figure let's do that next time. I'll probably be streaming some more Fallout 4 with Sim Summons 2 tomorrow night. I don't have my usual Tuesday night group meetings, so we'll be doing that. And then Wednesday is Starfield. Let's rescue a synth, and then we'll call it a night. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to psych you out, Mojo. That's the save number, though. Thank you for giving me that. What was that? Check on settlement. Which settlement? Pet Chef?
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
We can also do that before we leave. Okay, show you that really quick. Oops. So pretty much all of them. I've got Nordigan Beach here. I've got Finch Farm. I've got pretty much everybody.
You don't even know what settlement you want. You just want him to go check on a settlement.
It's a fair thing because you need like everyone's like, what's my brain trying to say? So after a fair amount of time, if you don't go check on settlements, things can go a little weird, or upgrades don't get to happen, or especially when you've got HQ, it's a good idea to visit the settlements that are supplying HQ to make sure the food and water's being supplied, because after you load up a save, that script doesn't necessarily run. So it's a fair idea to go and check on settlements every once in a while, even when you think they're probably running good. So what do you say, Pet Chef? While you think on that, I will rescue our Sunshine Tidy. Run at a guy with a gun with barely a knife. Always a smart move.
Or like when you're like in power armor and you have crazy weapons and they're like coming at you with a tire iron. You're like, are you sure you want to make this choice? Is this, you really want to make this choice right now?
Thing.
You're safe now. This will tell you how to stay that way.
I thought for certain I was dead. Thank you.
Report back to Carrington. We'll do that really quickly. And then go check out Sunshine. Uh-oh, Carrington be sleeping. Oi, wake up.
Another synth rescued.
Hey, Dez is looking for you.
Oh, please, take your time.
I won't bother heaping more praise on you. I suspect
No,
you
no,
must
please
tire of
do.
all the superlatives.
Not at all.
I've heard of a mod that makes them get out of bed faster.
Yeah. Not surprising that there's one. Sunshine tidings, here we come. Doo-dah, doo-dah.
Yeah, I want to see what your Sunshine Tidings looks like. Mine's not super developed yet. I don't have enough settlers there, but I put a little more care into it.
Let's see, it's been so long since I've been here. It'll be a good refresher for me too. Okay, so there's a caravan plot. Got a couple of farms over here. Got some commerce going in here. Ooh.
If I have to say I'm not the Messiah one more time.
Got a rec center over here. It's always a good idea to build the vending machine commerce plot if you can. I can't remember which mod that is part of right now though. So yeah, we got farming, we got a cat tree, rec plot 1 by 1 over here. So we got plenty of kitties. And then I use these cabins, use indoor plots to make them look like they're good, like homes. So we got like a kitchen over here, TV, bed, and I did this in all the cabins.
Yeah, yours is a little nicer. I used base game stuff for inside the cabins, so I built like the houses myself, and then I used the sim settlement stuff for like other municipal plots and such.
I put my water plot back here, and then I think the power plot's back over this way. Yep. And then we got I always felt like this was designed backwards, like the trader's welcome thing should be on the other side. Problem is the way they set it up is the church face outward, so I feel like this fencing should really be on this side, and then this wall and door should be on the other, so it looks like an entrance, but I don't know, whatever. So yeah, one of the add-ons for Sim Settlements 2 even gives you the ability to add another cabin, and then you can fit up to, I think this is, no, that's level 3, so it fits up to 8 people.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
really
more
cool.
like what mine look like.
Ah,
They
nice.
have the beds, like 4 beds, and then like a table or something, and maybe some decorations.
Nice. And then we got a couple houses because I couldn't fit everyone in the cabins. And I think I put maybe an industry plot in here. Nope, I put the med. So the hospital is in here. So that's my sunshine tidings.
I only have like 5 people living at mine right now. I need more people there before I can start building it up to look better.
Yeah. Did you look up the recruitable settlers mod? I can't remember if I told you about that or not.
I didn't download it. I've just been kind of like sending NPCs there as I go.
Gotcha.
Letting them go there themselves.
Alright, well, I think that's it for tonight, folks. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, FrechFryToast, for guesting tonight, hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we can do it again sometime. But in the like I said, I'll probably be streaming more of this tomorrow night, and then Wednesday night is Starfield. I will be streaming on Lagging Out's channel on Thursday, and I'll even be on the Lagging Out live podcast on Friday night. So check me out there. We'll be dropping links in the chat as we get closer to that. But until tomorrow night, enjoy Fallout 4 with Sim Settlements 2. Fair winds and fun gaming. Bye-bye.